everyone, I'm Aytana. I'm a third year at St. John's College studying law, and today I'm going to be taking you through the college and showing you around. Through these doors is the St. John's reception, everybody's first contact with the college. The receptionists are super nice, and at night you can find the resident tutors there if you need any help whatsoever. It's always very nice to see a friendly face and talk to people as well, because it's such a communal space to be in. This is the dining room. Some might even say the best food in Durham. It is an amazingly nice space. Everybody comes here for their meals, and it's just a great time to catch up with friends, meet new ones. In Freshers Week, everybody's connecting with everybody. So don't be afraid to go and sit down next to somebody and just introduce yourself. Over here is our lovely college bar. It's the perfect place to come grab a drink before a night out or to unwind after a long day in the library. Brewfest is also great for this. It's our biggest college event. It's held upstairs on the lawn, and it is an amazing day full of fun and meeting new friends. The most important thing though is to always be mindful of your head, or else you'll end up as I did on my first time here, holding an iced vodka cranberry on top of a bump on my head. Not fun. Over here is our Bailey room. It is really the heart of college. Whether it's for collecting stash or just hanging out with friends, you'll always find people in here. There's also a game happening all the time, and one time my friends and I were in here really late, and we heard a lovely rendition of Lacrimosa over on the piano. So you never know what you're going to find in the Bailey room. This is our lovely green space, our garden. It is a great communal area to come take your meals on a nice day out or take your drinks up from the bar. It is a fantastic place to gather before our raft race before John's Day. Always a big success. Accommodation in John's is very varied. It can range from very historical buildings with shared rooms to more modern buildings where you have your ensuite and it's much more private. But whatever the accommodation block, you'll always find friends in John's. Since John is such a small college, all of our accommodation blocks are on the Bailey, so you'll never be too far from your friends. I remember I was very anxious about making friends at first, but it's the most lovely place where you can always find a good person to chat with. We're about to go into Leech Hall, which is the place where all of our formals are. There's always a cozy drinks reception above in the Tristan and Vasey rooms, which is always a good time to catch up with friends, have a nice drink before a formal. It's almost always a themed formal. You have anything from careers formals to educational formals to different cultural formals like Black History Month. It's always a good time. I think my favorite formal was something called the Collegiate Way. We had guests from different universities ranging from Australia to China. We even had a a professor from Yale who delivered a great speech. Everybody was just enthralled by the comparison between college life in America versus in the UK. When it's not being used for formals, it is a multi-purpose building. You can use it for anything from Pilates practice to band practice with your friends. It's always available to book through reception, and it is a great space. Additionally, we had our lovely Leavers lunch in here to see old familiar faces, and we even got to see a college video filmed with all of our friends, which is really fun. Over here is our Learning and Resource Center, aka the Johns Library. It is open 24/7 for all of the late night summative work. We also have a group study room right above us. We have a computer room, and you can also ask to borrow any of the books in here, which is very fun. So Johns has ties to the Church of England, obviously through Cranmer Hall, which is the place where ordinance can be trained within the walls of St. John's College, which is very cool. This is our college chapel. It is a very nice way to bookend the Johns experience because college matriculation is in here, so you get to see all of your new friends writing their name in the book of the college, officially becoming members. And then the Leavers service is here as well, so you get to see all of the people you've met over the years, have a lovely goodbye and service from our college principal and our chaplain, and it is a very, very nice place to sort of say your final goodbye to college. Right across from the chapel is our music room, which is very convenient because Johns is a very musical college. We have so many student societies centered around music. My college niece is actually a part of Johns Jazz, so it is a lovely place to come and listen to music as well because you can always hear it going into the library. We hope you've enjoyed this tour of St. John's College and that you'd pick it come September. It is a choice you will not regret.